Now this is a really great question, and it's a very, very timely question as well, mostly because of what's happening here in Australia. So let me see if I can show you some pros and cons. Well, let's go, what are these called? That's a pet trimmer for dogs, nail clippers for dogs. Let's do that. All right, so here is the .com website. So Amazon.com is the largest e-commerce marketplace in the Western world, serving customers right across the world from that one platform. So not just people in America, but people right around the world buying from Amazon.com, myself included. And therefore, when a product gets taken up and goes viral on Amazon, you can make a significant amount of money. And the lovely Kate Ingham will attest to that. Her little, I think it's a $12 product from memory, something like that, and correct me if I'm wrong with that, Kate, a $12 product that Kate put up went crazy. She'd done all her research and kind of got it all put together properly. That went crazy, and that's now a $32,000 a month product on Amazon.com. Okay, so the scale at which your product can go crazy on Amazon is bigger than any other platform within the Amazon marketplaces. So what I'm trying to say is you can make a lot of money. To make that millions of dollars with a single product, Amazon.com is pretty much the only marketplace where you can do that. That's a pro. A con is, because of that, it is crazily competitive if you don't know what you're doing. So if you just put up a generic product and you haven't thought it out and you're just targeting anybody on Amazon, you haven't really thought it through. An example of that, nail clippers for dogs versus nail clippers for pugs, for instance. Let's see if I can find that as a product. Nail clippers for pugs. Well, if I've got a pug, let me tell you, I would definitely go search, and I do have a pug, so I would go search for nail clippers for pugs, for instance. And that would be an example of hyper targeting for that particular product. So you can eke out a niche within it by thinking very smartly about who's going to buy your product. Also a pro. So, but the con is that it is very, very competitive. So if we just go back, nail clippers for dogs, well, there are 3,129 results for that. So if it's the case that each nail clipper is sold by an individual seller, then there are over 3,000 people trying to sell that one product on Amazon. And page one of Amazon only lets, depending on the category of course, only lets approximately 30 to 50 people get their product on there, which means all those other people are not going to get a look in. Their products are just not going to sell. They're just not going to sell. So that's a con. All right. So plus massive scalability of your business, largest e-commerce market. If your product's going to go crazy, it will go crazy on Amazon.com. Negative, it is competitive. There's a lot of people selling there, and you've got to be smart when you go list there. You've got to do your research. You've got to make sure you eke out a niche within that. All right, let's talk about Australia now. Australia. And let's do our same thing. Let's do dog nail clippers. Dog nail clippers. So just remember as well that, you know, this category is not even live on Amazon yet, but people are already selling it. So currently there are 33 people or 33 sellers selling this product on Amazon. So what's that as a percentage? It's 1% of the sellers in America. So there are 10% of the number of people in Australia as there are in America. So 360 people in America, 26 million people. So approximately 8% of the people. But there's 3,000 people selling that product in America and only 33 people selling that product here in Australia. So the market is much less competitive. So there's less people, but there's much, much less competition. In fact, there's significantly less competition. So that represents an opportunity, I believe, here in Australia. However, you will not get the same potential sales volume here in Australia as you could have in America, simply by way of the disparity between the number of people in each country. So that's the con side of that. And just to add the final finishing flourish to that, Howard, for me and for my money, I would suggest that start in Australia because it's much more convenient to sell in Australia for you. Start in Australia and then scale out to other places. So that would be my suggestion for a blanket strategy, kind of like a cover-all strategy of the best way of getting yourself started. Unless, of course, you have figured out a niche within the American market or the UK market or wherever it may be, in which case, go for it. Hey, Neil here. Just before you go away, that was a question that I got asked on my regular Monday night Q&A session, which I have with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. So if you're interested in joining us as an Aussie Online Entrepreneurs, then you can click on the link below to find out a lot more about that. And also, as a special thank you for watching this video, I've got a great book that I want to give you for free. It's a current bestseller on Amazon, and it teaches you everything that you would need to know about starting a business here in Australia on Amazon. So you can see that just up there. So if you'd like to get a copy of that for free, then again, just click on the link below and you'll get a copy of that. You'll get taken to a page where you can get a copy of that for absolutely free. Hope you enjoyed that little snippet from one of my Aussie Online Entrepreneur Q&A sessions, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel and also like this video. And if you've got a question that you would like answering, then post it in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer it, whether on one of these videos for you or directly in the comments directly below. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time on the next of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs Amazon FBA Australia videos. See you soon.